So we started a few days back with why doesn't God answer many prayers? Why many prayers are unanswered? And then now we're at lust patterns and talking about the desires of the flesh and how distant God can feel, how distant God can appear when we live like that. So the other day we talked about Achitophel and his wise, but demonically wise, wise from below advice, and how wicked it was, and how he missed his purpose, and how far God was from him. But one of the things that happens with intellectual lust is that people try to self-validate. They try to validate themselves through it. Really, my existence. I am meaningful because I am so smart and smarter than anyone else. So 2 Samuel 17:14. Achitophel gives his advice, but then there is a contrary advice to it, and let's read that. And Absalom, so this is the usurper, son of King David, and all the men of Israel said, the counsel of Hushai the Archite is better than the counsel of Achitophel. So the countering advice is considered to be better. And why is it considered to be better? Listen, for the Lord had appointed to defeat the good counsel of Achitophel, to the intent that the Lord might bring evil upon Absalom. So God wanted to destroy the rebellious son of King David, because King David was God's intended king, and therefore he turned the hearts of people against the better counsel of Achitophel. He actually gave the better counsel, but everybody felt, oh no, actually Hushai's advice is it's better. So this is a huge deal for this man, because he's so wrapped up in his intellectual pride that he actually believes that his entire existence depends on nothing as much as being the wisest and most revered person in the kingdom. Okay, this is where intellectual lust can take you. This is where intellectual pride will take you. So beware of it. I realize how positively we look at learning in our society, but be careful, because it can lead to some really, really scary endpoints. So if you're living in an intellectual pride, believing that you must always be the smartest person in the family, in the room, in the company, in your church maybe, then this will destroy your life easily, no question. The enemy will use this against you greatly. He knows how to use this. You need to understand that there are greater things going on than just your intellect and your preeminence over others. See, here, the greater thing that was going on was the will of God, and Achitophel felt that he needs to be so important, but the will of God was going on, and since intellectual lust is about overcoming our insecurities. We hope, I hope I will overcome, my insecurities will disappear when everybody will see that I am the most important person. But of course, just like with all other lust patterns, it doesn't work. Okay, maybe it works a while everybody says, wow, you're so smart, whatever. But then when you are hooked to it, you truly believe that this is your meaning. Now the enemy can just yank the whole world out from under you, and when people are not giving you what you were expecting to get out of it anymore, somehow someone else's counsel is considered better. You turn out not to be the smartest person in the company where you work, wherever, in the marketplace where you are. And then what happens? Achitophel, this is horrible. 2 Samuel 17:23. And when Achitophel saw that his counsel was not followed, he saddled his ass and arose and got him home to his house, to his city, put his household in order, and hanged himself. Wow. The moronic wise man. I mean, how can someone so wise be such an idiot, right? But the answer is simple. He gave in to intellectual lust, and started believing that that's where his satisfaction and meaning for life is found. God forbid that that would happen to us.